Hey there, welcome to the YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to install the Azure Synapse Analytics Workspace. So let's head over to the Azure portal. So to install Synapse, first thing you want to do is click the plus sign over here, create a resource. Go ahead and type in Synapse. And what we want is the Synapse Analytics Workspace preview. Go ahead and press create. And this is where you would select your subscription. You might see this message that says the Synapse resource provider needs to be registered. This is just one of those resources that you need to register before you can use it. And what you're gonna do is just press click here to register, and that pretty much registers it for you. And I'll go ahead and create my resource. So I'm just gonna call this YT. Press OK. Give my resource a name. I'll call this YT Workspace. And if you see over here, it tells you what you need to do. Mostly all of this needs to be in lowercase, and yeah, somewhere between 1 to 45 characters. Hopefully you don't need characters to be that long. It must not end with the word on demand. Not sure why, but actually we're gonna see why in a second. So I actually do know why. You do have something else that requires SQL on demand, so best not to have that same name as your workspace name. For your region, let's go ahead and select the region. I would choose West US, and account name, I would call this, and by the way, the account name is for your data lake storage Gen 2. So this is where just about everything you're going to use in Azure Synapse will be stored. So go ahead and press create new. Give this a name. I'll call this YT Data Lake Store. Press OK. Again, this has to be in lowercase, somewhere between 3 to 24 characters. And the file system name is a little bit more flexible. You can call this whatever you want. This is just a way to separate different files within your data lake store. So I'm just going to call this data. Press OK. You get to assign this to yourself. Assign myself the admin right for the data lake store. Press that, and I should be good to go. So let's go ahead and press next for security and networking. And what we need to do is create our SQL administrator credentials. It usually gives you the default SQL administrator username. You can leave that as it is, or you can change that if you want. For this, for the purpose of just being straightforward and easy, I'll leave that as it is, SQL admin user. And everything else should be pretty much good. You don't have to change anything on this page, and I like keeping things straightforward. Don't change anything if you don't need to, at least just to get up and running. Over time, as we start to get more comfortable with this, we can change this up and add a few more things as we go. Yep, so like I said, don't click anything here if you don't need to. Tags, I typically skip tagging in my environment, but if you're in a business environment and you're working with different people, tagging is very important, and also is a good way for you to differentiate different resources as you start to build different things inside of your environment. And next, we're going to go into summary. And this takes a while. All this is doing is just validating your workspace, making sure everything is looking good. Everything you created works just fine. And all right, so looks like we're good to go, and I'm going to go ahead and press create. So this is going to take some time to create. I'll go ahead and pause this video as we wait for that, and I'll catch you in a little bit. We can see now that the resource has created successfully. This took about 4 to 5 minutes. Go ahead and press go to resource. And this is going to take you to your Synapse Workspace. And we can see quite a bit of information here. And the most important one is our Launch Synapse Studio all the way in the top right hand corner in your resource. So I'm going to go ahead and click this button. This is going to take me to the Synapse Studio. This is where the magic happens. Everything that you work, everything that you're going to do inside of Azure Synapse Workspace is going to be in here. Synapse Analytics. I see this as a place where you can even go to directly without having to go to the portal, Azure portal. You can just go straight into web.azuresynapse.net. And if you do that, you can just select your workspaces. And you're going to see some pages that show you things like, hey, this is how you use this, but hey, this is what I'm here for, so we don't have to go through most of this. It's just going to give you some how-to videos or how-to directions on what to do. So once you're done here, you can just press home and this should take you to your workspace. And yeah, we should be good to go. Stay tuned as we go through some of the different things that we see here in Synapse, like ingestion, exploring the data, analyzing the data, and visualizing your data. All right, catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. For questions or comments, feel free to put that below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends so you'll be updated when the next video comes out. Stay tuned.